Welcome to online lecture series on MATLAB programming by Professor Kevin Narsimha. So in this lecture series we will discuss about computational methods using MATLAB programming. So in this series of lectures, first we will discuss about the MATLAB programming, then computational methods. Finally we will implement the MATLAB programming for computational methods. Okay, one by one. So in this today's lecture, lecture number 1, we will discuss about introduction to MATLAB programming. What is MATLAB programming? What about the environment, MATLAB environment or desktop Windows, and few fundamentals. Okay, one by one we will discuss one by one. Now coming to the course objectives, the main course objectives are to familiarize the MATLAB programming for numerical methods, to impact knowledge in basic concepts and few programming techniques using MATLAB in relation to engineering problems, carry out the computational projects within numerical methods using MATLAB programming. So these are all course objectives. Now coming to the learning outcomes, at the end of this course, students will be able to construct and apply small programs in MATLAB to mathematical problems. Student can able to develop to find a real root of an equation using various numerical methods. So we can implement numerical MATLAB programming for bisection method, regular Falsy method, and Newton-Raphson method. Finally, we will apply for iterative method. And also, student can able to develop the programs to find the interpolation values using Lagrange's and Newton's interpolation formulae for a given set of points. Now, next outcome, student can able to develop programs to find the solutions of ordinary differential equations, first order ordinary differential equation by using various numerical methods. And fifth outcome, student can able to develop programs to solve the system of linear equations using Gauss elimination and iteration methods. Iteration method nothing but Gauss, Seidel, and Jacobi's methods. Okay. Now introduction to MATLAB programming. So MATLAB is nothing but matrix laboratory. So the first three letters of the first word, MAT, and the first three letters of the second word, laboratory, so LAB. So combine these two, call it as simply MATLAB. MATLAB is nothing but matrix laboratory. It is initially developed by a lecturer in 1970 to help the students learn linear algebra. Linear algebra is nothing but matrices and etc. And it was later marketed and further developed under MathWorks Inc., founded in 1984. So which is available in the website www.mathworks.com. So you can find more material from this website www.mathworks.com, and also you can find some tutorials and you can find PPTs, textbooks and programs. Everything is available in this website www.mathworks.com. Okay, and also software is also available. You can purchase MATLAB software from this website. So MATLAB is a software package which can be used to perform analysis and solve mathematical and engineering problems. So this is a simple example, not only for solving the mathematical engineering problems. We can apply in several areas, not only in engineering, we can apply in medical and etc., business and etc. MATLAB is a software package which can be used to perform analysis and solve the mathematical and engineering problems also. Okay, it has excellent programming features and graphic capabilities, easy to learn and flexible, available in many operating systems, Windows, Mac, Unix and DOS. It has several toolboxes to solve specific problems. Okay, so it has a large number of toolboxes. We can install the required toolboxes and solve our problems. Now another one is Simulink. Simulink is another very important tool. So it is used to model, analyze and simulate dynamic systems using block diagrams. This is particularly most useful for each and every engineering student and also engineering graduate. Fully integrated with MATLAB. The Simulink is fully integrated with MATLAB, easy and fast to learn and flexible. It has a comprehensive block library which can be used to simulate linear, non-linear or discrete system, and excellent research tools. C codes can be generated from Simulink models for embedded applications and rapid prototyping of control systems. Okay. So MATLAB, millions of engineers and scientists, millions of engineers and scientists worldwide are using MATLAB to analyze and design the systems and products transforming the world. MATLAB is used in automobile activity safety systems and separate we can use in spacecrafts and health and other devices, and also 4G, 5G cellular networks and etc. It is used for machine learning, signal processing, image processing, computer vision, communication, computational finance, control, design, robotics and much more. Okay, this is very useful. They can use anywhere in the world, in any subject. Not only these subjects, we can apply in any subject. And key features of MATLAB: high-level language for scientific and engineering computing, and it has a desktop environment tuned for iterative exploration, design and problem solving. So it has graphics for visualizing data and tools for creating custom plots. And it has MATLAB has application for curve fitting. So we have several applications. We can solve application to curve fitting, data classification, signal analysis and control system tuning and many other tasks. So we have several add-on toolboxes for wide range of engineering and scientific application tools for building applications with custom user interfaces. So interfaces to C, C++, Java, etc. So .NET, Python, SQL and etc. And also royalty-free and deployment options for sharing MATLAB programs with end users. So these are all a few key features in MATLAB programming, MATLAB software. Now coming to the desktop basics. Now coming to this is the total the layout of the MATLAB programming. So this MATLAB desktop contains, so one is home, other one is plots for plotting diagrams, apps, and it has several menus. So all these menus are, you can observe easily, we can understand. So new script, and I will explain later all these things. So now particularly we will discuss about the Windows in this desktop layout. So first one is current directory or current folder. So second one is command window, and this is called workspace. Okay, I will show you the details in MATLAB software. Okay, I will show you. Now coming to, so we can change the windows from one place to another place also using the drag and drop system. So now this is the MATLAB software. Okay, so latest version is 2020B is also available. Okay, you can purchase the software from MATLAB website. So but now observe one by one, I will explain one by one. Here first one is current folder, second window is workspace, third window is command window, and fourth one is nothing but editor. We have two more windows also. One is help window, other one is graphical window. Okay, we will discuss later. Now I will explain I will introduce one by one folder. Current folder is nothing but working directory. So now we are working in this folder only. So we can change the current folder also. So in our current folder contains 3 files, MATLAB files, simply with extension .m. So this is nothing but current file, nothing but working directory. We are working in this folder only. We can change the folder also. Suppose if you want to open the program using double click, so okay, no, you will get the program here. Okay, I will explain later how in editor window. So after that, just run the program, you will get the output. So this is a working directory or current folder. Suppose if you want to change the working directory, use these two, up one level or browse the folder. So using this one, we can change the current folder from one place to another place. Don't worry. Now this is called current folder or working directory. So our working files are stored in this particular folder only. Okay, this is about current folder. Okay. Now coming to the second, we can change the positions also. Don't worry, using drag and drop concept. Okay, now this is called workspace. Workspace is nothing but the working variables. So in this window we can find the working variables. Here we are used the variable x. X variable is available. Suppose if you use t equals to some 23, just for understanding, t variable is stored in this workspace. Okay, suppose if you write gt equals to minus 10, so gt is also available. Okay. Now suppose if you give some name 1 equals to, just for understanding I will write something. Okay. So name is also stored in this folder. So we can find the working variables in this workspace. After clearing, okay, we will discuss later. And again, we will discuss the important point on workspace. So in this workspace, we can find the working variables. So presently, we are working with these 4 variables. Suppose if you want to know the variable, okay, simply double click on the variable, you will get the information. Okay, you will get the information KVN. Suppose if you double click on t, you will get the information about t. Okay, t equals to 23. Okay, t equals to 23. You can find the variable names. Okay, so we can find the working or present working variables which are available in workspace. Okay, presently we are using all these things. Now this is the first one. Current window is nothing but current directory. Working files. We can find the working files in this folder. In workspace, we can find the working variables. Now coming to the third window, bottom window, this is called command window. So in this command window, we can write the commands and we can get the output here also. Okay. Suppose if you want to clear this command window, use CLC. Just type CLC, clear the screen, this screen only, command window. Now type some variable a equals to, for example, I will take 1, 2, 3. Okay, then no problem. 1, 23. So this is available. This is also available in this one. Suppose if you want to add 2 numbers, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3 equals to 4. This is called command window. In this command window, we can write the commands, and also directly you can get the output in this command only. Okay. Suppose if you want to clear the command window, simply type CLC. Now suppose if you want to know what are the files are available in our working current folder, working directly, simply type what. If you type what, you will get the files, working files in working current folder, kvn, len, total are available in current folder. So if you use what command, you can find the working or available MATLAB files in current folder. Suppose if you write who, who is nothing but the working variable. So the current variables available in workspace. A is available, ANS is also available, GD is also available, name1 is available, T is available, X is also available. So if you write who command, then you can find the variables, with the available variables in workspace. Okay. So here we discussed a few more commands. Now suppose if you want to delete one particular variable from the workspace, very simple, clear GT. Suppose if you write clear space GT, then GT is removed. Again observe, I will remove T also. Clear, then type T variable name, then press enter, you will get, then what happened, T is also deleted. T is also deleted. Suppose if you want to delete all variables in workspace, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of deleting all the variables in workspace? I will show you. Very, very important. Presently here there is no variables are displayed. But suppose if you type X, X1, then what X enter, then you will get what? X equals to 1. Suppose if you type name1, then you will get kvn. Then what is the meaning? So we can call the values of any variable which are available in workspace. Directly we can call the variables. Suppose if you want to change the value permanently, then what is the procedure? First procedure is now assigning with another value. Other procedure is simply delete the variable. So one by one variable, all variables. Then how to remove all variables at a time? Very easy. Simply type clear. Then all variables are deleted. So CLC. These are all simple commands in command window. So what about the command window? In command window, we can write the commands in command window. Directly you will get the output in command window. Okay, this is about another window, command window. Now coming to top, editor window. Suppose if this is not displayed in our computer, okay, we can remove it also. So simply type edit and then press enter, you will get the editor window. Okay, you will get the editor window. Okay, then no problem. So if you remove using this cross mark, then it is window is removed here, temporarily removed. If you want to know the editor window, just simply type edit. So CLC, clear screen. Now coming to editor window. So in editor window, now very, very important, we can write the scripts. Okay, I will explain. We can write the programs, simply call it as scripts. We can write the programs, scripts. And also we can write the functions also. We can write the functions in editor window. So These two files are called scripts files or function files are called, simply call it as M files. Again we will discuss the concept of M files in later subject. So M files is nothing but, what about M files? Suppose, now observe, go to our program, okay, go to our software. Suppose if you write something, x equals to, y equals to 1, okay, y equals to sum 2, okay, x plus y. I will explain the command variables and etc. later. Suppose if you, now this is nothing but programming. After writing the script, this is nothing but script file. This is nothing but script file. Okay. Now first save this program. Save this program. Okay. So already three functions are displaying. Now I will give some function. So with dot extension m. So no need to give dot m. The default it takes dot m. So if you observe the current file, so each and every file contains, each and the name of the file contains dot m with dot m extension. That's why these files are called M files. M files means all files with extension .m. Suppose if you write kvn.m or sum.n or emp.m, so all these files are called M files. So M files are divided into two types. M files are divided into two types. One is script file. Again we will discuss in detail later. Second one is called functions. Okay, I will explain this concept. So we can write the functions in editor window. So in editor window we can write M files, nothing but script files or functions. Okay, then no problem. So then after writing this is simply call it as script file. Now after writing the script file, simply press run. You will get the answer in our command window. Now very important observation, in command window if you write any command you will get the output in the command window. Suppose if you write any program or script file, then run the program, you will get the output in command window only. Now observe, so output always you will get the output in command window except graphs. Okay, so in editor window we can write the script files and also we can write the functions also. Okay, we will discuss later in functions concept. So function is also same procedure. Okay, so same procedure. Okay, with some kvn, some again dot with some extension. So we can write the program with a function name. Okay, we will discuss later in functions concept. So that one is also with dot extension m. Whether it is a script file or function file, we can write in editor window. So in editor window we can write the M files, nothing but script files or functions. So later we will discuss about the function, don't worry. Yeah. Then we can run the program. After run the program execution, you will get the output in command window only. This is very important. So important observation. I will recall all the concepts. One is current folder. Current folder is nothing but working directory. So in this folder contains our present working files with extension M. Next another window is workspace. In workspace we can find the working variables. Okay. Now coming to command window, we can write the command windows. We can write the commands in command windows. You will get the output in command window only. Now in editor we can write the M files, nothing but script file or function file. After execution, after run the program, you will get the output in command window, not in editor. So these are all the simple basics about 4 windows: current, folder, working space, workspace, command window, editor window. Okay, I will explain two more windows. Okay, CLC, clear the screen. Okay, now coming to help. So very simple. Now go to home and press help. Then another file is opened. Another window is open for help window. So in this help window we can find MATLAB help or Simulink help, Polyspacer and others. Suppose if you want to find some help from MATLAB, simply press MATLAB, you will get something. So suppose again if you press MATLAB, okay, then no problem. So mathematics, so elementary mathematics or linear algebra, random variable, interpolation and anything. Okay, I will go for linear algebra. So in linear algebra means linear equations, eigenvalues, matrix decomposition, matrix operations, structures, etc. Okay, simply I will go for linear equations. Okay, we can find the solvers. We can find the solvers in this help, or we can find the syntaxes in this help, etc., etc. Okay, everything is available in this help. Okay, now coming to, this is one of the procedure for finding the help. And other one is now type help, then type help the keyword, then press sign without any action, etc. So then press enter, just wait. Now you will get the syntax of sign function. Sign of x is a sign of the element x. Okay, if you want to find the similar functions, yeah, sign d, sign pi, we will discuss later. So suppose if you want to detail the documentation about sign function, now press documentation. You will get, the sign help about the sign function, syntax, and the description, what about x, what about the y value, etc. Okay. Okay, I will copy this one. I will explain another concept in the next one. Now coming to, suppose if you want to know document directly without this help, we can use doc doc sign. So now I will type log, it's better, log function, logarithmic function. So doc log, so directly it displays the document of log function. In the previously, if you type help, you will get immediate help. Then if you want to document it, then press doc. Suppose if you use the doc function, doc command, directly you will get the log function and its syntaxes. So everything is available. Okay. Now go to suppose CLC. This is about help. So you can find the help in another window. Here total 4 windows are directly showing: current folder, workspace, command window, editor. So if you want to find the help, then type help, or go to home and type press help. You will get the help window. So now we have one more. Window. That one is called graphical window. Okay, don't worry. Now some program is typed. Don't worry. I will. editor. Okay, now go for editor, then save it, then run the program. Now wait, I will explain the meaning later in this in our module. Right. So another window is displayed for graphical purpose. So this is called graphical window. You can find the graphical window if you type the corresponding plot functions. You will get the graph in another window. This is called graphical window. So we have total 6 windows. All the windows are introduced in this session. Okay. Now go to our PPT. So this is already discussed. So you can easily find all these things. Okay, later I will explain each and every window. Now again we recall the concepts. The desktop includes these panels: current folder, access your files, command window, enter command, commands at the command line indicated by the prompt. So if you can find the prompt in command window. Workspace, explore the data that you create or import from the files. Now coming, when you first open MATLAB, you can notice the command window, workspace, history, editor, and etc. Okay, already we discussed. Now already help commands are explained. Help, then command, and we have several help commands. Okay, so doc is doc is all explained. In the similar way we can search the keywords and etc. Okay, don't worry. So these are all some help commands. Now what is already explained. Okay, later I will explain all these things. Who is already explained. Clear is explained. CLC is also explained. Now coming to basic syntax. Very important point. Semicolon. Okay. When a command is used in, okay, I will explain in software. Okay, don't worry. CLC. Okay. What is the purpose of semicolon? So semicolon is very important in C programming. Without semicolon, C programming or Java or other programming, you will get the error. But here, don't worry. Suppose if you write x equals to 1, then directly you will get x equals to 1. No need to use semicolon at the end of the any line or command. Suppose if you use semicolon at the end, then what happens? It executes, it does not display the answer. Suppose if you want to know the answer, then type x, then press equals to, then press enter button, you will get the answer. I will repeat again. CLC. Suppose if you write x equals to some 10 with semicolon, then what happens? It executes, but it does not give any output. Suppose if you want to know the output, then type the corresponding variable, then press enter, you will get the value. Suppose if you type, suppose I will take y equals to 12 without semicolon, then what happened directly? You will get the output. Immediately you will get the output. Now two purposes are discussed. One is with semicolon, other one is without semicolon. Okay, so with semicolon is nothing but suppress the output, no output display. Without semicolon, you can get the output immediately after pressing the enter or execution. Now coming to the third very important point. Suppose if you want to declare multiple variables in single line, suppose a equals to some 1, 2, 3. Now we can separate with b equals to 2, 3, 4. Okay. C equals to some number. Then what is the meaning? Here 3 variables are declared. A equals to 1, 2, 3, B equals to 2, 3, 4, 3 equals to 6, 7, 8 with separation with semicolon. So we can separate with semicolon. Now suppose if you want to know the particular value of C, just type C, you will get the value. Suppose if you type B, you will get B. Suppose if you want to know the value of A, just simply press A, CLC. See, this is very important operator in MATLAB programming, semicolon. Okay. Now this is another very important. And now coming to another basic syntax. Okay, I will explain this one. Then go to the another basic syntax. When a command is used in the command window and the enter key is pressed, the command is executed. Suppose if you semicolon is used, simply it is executed. Any output that command generates is displayed in the command window. Okay. Suppose if you are not using the semicolon, then directly you execute it and it generates the output. If a semicolon is typed at the end of the command, the output of the command is not displayed. Typing the semicolon is useful when the result is obvious or known, or when the output is very large. Okay. If several commands are typed in the same line, the output from any one of the command will not be displayed. If semicolon is instead of the comma is used between the commands. Okay. I will explain this meaning. Then go to the second syntax, percentile symbol. Percentile symbol, if you write percentile symbol, after that this will be treated as a comment line. After percentile symbol, so simply it ignores. When the symbol percent is typed at the beginning of the line is designated as a comment. This means that when enter key is pressed, the line is not executed. The percentile character is followed by any text can also be typed after the command. Okay, I will explain the meaning. There is no effect on the execution of the command. Usually there is no need for comments in the command window. Comments, however, are frequently used in program to add descriptions or explain in the program. Okay, I will explain one by one. Okay, I will write R equals to 1, S equals to 4, some U equals to 67. Okay, what happened? So if you use comma instead of semicolon, directly you will get the output. Suppose if you use semicolon between any two variables, then simply it ignores or suppresses. So no output will be displayed. Suppose if you want to know the output, simply use comma for different commands. Okay, now coming to comment line. Okay, CLC. Suppose if you write something, okay, I will write here percentile. If you type percentile, if you write anything, my name is Narasimham. So then what happened? Simply it ignores the total line. It will be treated as a comment. Suppose I will copy this line. Okay. So now again I will okay. I will change the program. Okay, don't worry. My name is Narasimham. After semicolon, after percentile symbol. Then what happens? First save it, then run the program. So you will get some values. Okay, don't worry about this. All the output. Don't worry. Then what happened? Okay, I will show you again. CLC. Okay, save it. I will again run the program. Okay, then what happened? X equals to, this is the file name. KVN sum is the file name. X equals to, you will get some output. Simply it ignores the total line, nothing but comment line for the program. Okay, this will be useful for writing the name of the program and etc. Now CLC. Now coming to Suppose if you write something x equals to, not x, I will take x1 equals to 54. Okay, I will use the semicolon, then write percentile. The value of x1 is 54. Suppose if you run this, so after pressing the enter button, after semicolon there is no output. So suppose if you want to type x1, you will get the output without this line, nothing but comment line. Suppose if you want to know the previous commands, press the upper arrow in our keyboard, you can find the previous commands. If you want to know the previous commands also, okay, use upper arrow in the keyboard. Okay, I will write. Suppose if you write without semicolon, okay, then what happens? You will get x1 equals to 5. So simply it ignores. This is another very important, this percentile symbol for comment line purpose. Now third one, CLC, already we discussed the CLC command. Clear the command window. After typing the command window for while, display may become very large. Okay, we can erase the command windows. Okay, all these things are, the upper arrow can also be used to recall the commands that were typed before, already explained. Next, another one, another very important, MATLAB. Now listen carefully, I will explain MATLAB and matrices. MATLAB treats all variables as matrices for our purpose. Matrix can be throughout as an array. In fact, that is how it is stored. I will explain the meaning. Vectors are special forms of matrices and contains only one row or one column. Scalars are also matrices with only one row and one column. I will explain the meaning. If you observe in our MATLAB, there is no separate arrays concept or separate variable concept. All variables are treated as two-dimensional array, nothing but matrices. Suppose if you give z equals to 1 to 3, this will be treated as 1 by 1 matrix. Suppose if you want to know the meaning, now double click the z value in workspace. Now this is one dimensional, 1, 2, 3 places. This is nothing but 1. This is 1, 1 element in the matrix. This is 1, 2 element, 1, 3 element, 1, 4 element. So each and every variable is treated as a matrix in MATLAB programming. Suppose I will give some c equals to, so vector 1, 2. Okay, I will explain the meaning in vectors concept, don't worry. C equals to 1, 2, 3. So I will recall the C value. Now observe 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 1 element, 1, 2 element, 1, 3 element. Suppose if you recall, okay, I will define another one, 1, 2, 3, semicolon. I will explain another, again I will explain the meaning later. Okay, Mn. So directly Mn is a matrix. Okay, we can define the matrix also. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6 Mn. Okay, where is Mn? This one variable 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. So in MATLAB, each and every variable is treated as matrix, two-dimensional array. So scalars are, there is no separate scalars in our MATLAB programming. Scalar is nothing but 1 by 1 matrix, like z equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now coming to next topic, variables. Okay, briefly I will introduce variable. So here no need to declare the type of the variable, whether it is int or float or other variable, other type of the variable. Here there is no need to declare. Don't declare the variable. So variable declaration is not required. Now variable initialization is also not required. Just assign the command. Now observe this one. This is called MATLAB prompt. Then suppose if you write a equals to 12, then semicolon percentage. This is nothing but comment line. Already discussed. This operator is called comment operator. This is suppress command. Semicolon is called suppress command output. So output suppress command is semicolon, already discussed. Assigned operator is nothing but equals to, already we discussed. Now this is called command prompt. This is about the variable declaration. So no need to declare the type of whether it is int or float. So not required. So already we discussed the workspace. Already now coming to special variables in MATLAB programming. I will explain one by one. Special variables in this MATLAB programming. Okay, I will close the variables. Okay, now coming to, suppose if you type ANS. ANS is the special variable answer for the previous execution. So in our previous execution, answer is the one of the result. So previous result is 3, that's why you will get the answer. Now this is the default variable. Don't assign any number to answer because this is a default variable. Now another one is PI. PI is another variable. PI is nothing but 22/7. So with 4 decimal accuracy we can change the decimal accuracy. We will discuss later. Okay. Now coming to another variable. So PI is okay. We will discuss later. INF. Now listen. INF. INF is nothing but 1/0. 1/0 is nothing but infinity. INF is the another variable, default variable. INF is infinity. Suppose if you type 0/0, you will get NAN, not a number. 0/0 is undefined quantity, not a number. So it displays NAN. This is also another default variable. Okay, and also another variable is also there. Okay, I will explain. CLC. I is nothing but a complex number. Square. I is nothing but square root of -1. I is nothing but square root of -1. And also sometimes you can write the similar value with j. So both are same. You can use I and j. So don't assign any number to I or j. Okay, j is also similar. Suppose if you want to write any complex number 1 plus 2i, so directly use I symbol, 1 plus 2i. Suppose if you want to add two numbers, that equals to 1 plus 3i and separation with y equals to y equals to 23 minus 5i. Okay. Now what is z minus yy? Z minus yy. Z is a complex number. Y is another complex number. Just adding or subtraction and also multiplication. We can perform multiplication, everything. Okay, we will discuss all these things in later classes. Okay. So multiplication of two complex numbers. Here I is nothing but square root of -1 imaginary number. In the similar way we can use j also. Okay, 3j. We can use the same similar purpose. J is also default variable. Now, so remaining variables we will discuss later. Now other symbols. Now we will discuss. Already discussed. Comma is already discussed. Percentage symbol is already discussed. Semicolon. Now colon is also another one, and also 3 dots. Okay, I will explain briefly. I will explain later. We will in detail. We will discuss all these things. Okay. Suppose if you use 1:5, nothing but generate all the numbers from 1 to 5 with increment 1. Suppose 10:56. Okay. Right. Then what happens? It generates all the numbers from 10 to 56 with increment 56. Suppose with increment is different. 10 colon increment is 5 colon 56. Okay. Sorry. 5 colon 56. So what is the meaning? It generates all the integers from 10 to 56 with increment 5. So with increment difference is 5 difference. Okay, it generates all the integers from 10 to 56 with increment 5. Okay, we have several methodologies. We will discuss all these things in our later classes. Okay, don't worry. Again, I will explain the meaning and the continuation. Suppose if you write a big line, so sometimes it is very difficult to write all the line in a single line. Then use 3 dots, then type the remaining thing in the next line. Now suppose if you execute this one, again you will get the same answer. So we can use 3 dots for continuation of the line. Okay. Now coming to next one. So we can use greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, double equals to for logical purpose. We can write all these things. Again, we will discuss all these things in operators concept. Just briefly I will explain. Just because this is an introductory class. Suppose if you write x is less than 2, then what happens? You will get the logical value 1. 1 is nothing but true. T-R-U-E, true is nothing but logical value 1. Suppose 1 is greater than 2, then what happens? You will get logical value 0 is nothing but false. False is nothing but F-A-L-S-E. False is nothing but logical value is 0. So all these are Boolean values. 0, 1s are Boolean values. In relational operator, you will get the output in logical form only. Boolean values. You will get 1s or 2s only. Okay. You can use less than or equals to for less than and equals to, greater than or equals to. Suppose if you use double equals to, then what happens? Okay, I will show you just for understanding. CLC. Okay, I will close this one. 1 equals to 1. Now you will get an error because this is not an operator. That's why use double equals to, then you will get the logical operator, whether it is true or false. 1 equals to 1 is true. That's why you will get the logical value true. So we can use all these concepts for logical operation purpose. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss about very important concept, MATLAB as a calculator. Okay. So this is a very important concept in MATLAB programming. We can use MATLAB software or MATLAB program as a calculator. So all these things we will discuss in our next class. Okay. So today we will discuss about just a recapitulation of all these things. Now here we discussed the total MATLAB environment. First one is current folder. It contains M files with extension .m. So M files is nothing but dot extension. M files are called M files. Suppose if you find a file with extension .m, call it as simply M file. You can find the working for M files in current folder. Now workspace, we can find the working variables, and command window, we can write the commands in work command window. You will get the output in the same command window. Suppose if you want to know another window, edit, then type edit, you will get editor, you will get the editor. So in this editor we can write the M files, nothing but script files or functions. So we can write the files, after run the program, you will get the output in command window only, not in editor. But in command window, you can write the commands and get the output in the same window. Whereas in editor window, we can write the program only in editor after executing using run program. Okay, then you will get the output in command window only. So, and also we discussed a few commands. What are the commands here? I'll say clear the screen, clearing, deleting the variables, and also ANS, some variables are discussed, ANF, INF, and also we discussed about not enum or NAN, and also some basic syntax, semicolon and percentile. Already we discussed, all these things are discussed, and also some relational operators are also discussed. So all these things are discussed. In our next class, we will discuss about the remaining concepts. Okay, so today I will stop the class. So observe the remaining classes in my YouTube channel. Okay, so subscribe my channel for getting new alerts. Thank you very much. Meet again in the next session.